Hey everybody, welcome back to Gilded SMP. Doesn't look like anything else has happened out here since I've been gone, so that's good. I did move my cats, and I have a new cat, but that's about it. I've checked around. I didn't see any new things happening out here. My raft is still covered in skulk. I'm just gonna leave it alone this time, because, last time that I took the skulk off the raft, it grew tentacles. So yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. But anyways, today we're going to be doing these quests, and then probably standing in my sign, probably getting a black market shop going. Yeah. And maybe starting on the base. Might at least get the outline for the base done. Yeah. So yeah, let's head back over to my starter base. I have been online a little bit getting materials ready for these two quests. And there's also dogs everywhere all of a sudden. So many dogs. I've come across so many dogs. There's two on my island. There's one here. There's just armored dogs everywhere. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I'm assuming Nomad's pack of dogs just ran off. Yep. Let's see. Let's go over and get my stuff. Yep, more dogs. The portal is still like this. At least it still works, though. Yeah. To the starter base. Another dog. All right. So as you can see, I've been getting materials ready. These two are for the end gateway, and this one is for the shopping district portal. So I think I'll go ahead and head over to the shopping district, and we'll get that little portal build done real quick. Oh, I should check my shop too. I checked my shop between episodes. I'll show you the diamonds I got from that. I haven't been back over there in a few days. Ooh, I hit the ground. I hit the ground too hard. Okay, in the shop. Oh, there's a item, dude. Nope, no thank you. Alright, so I've already made 62 diamonds from the shop. It's those right there. I kept them separate. And let's see. Haven't sold any more of that. Oh, sold a stack of sea lanterns. Coral. Haven't sold any coral. Let's see here. Nope. Oh, sold all of that. Any regular prismarine? No. Okay. Part of those diamonds that I made the first time was I sold one of the tridents. And looks like nothing here either. That's fine. Means I don't have to go gather coral again. I don't know why my F5 keeps messing up. Anyways, that means I don't have to go gathering coral again for a little bit at least. Trident dude's good. Hit me in the face, isn't he? Oh, did the conduit get him maybe? Nope. He's gonna hit me in the face. swear I've never had this many trident dudes show up. Of course he didn't drop the trident. Rude. Let's get out of the lake. Yeah, shop's doing pretty good. There's a bunch of chickens in the water. Okay. Maybe they're pretending they're ducks. I don't know. Not asking questions, chickens. Let's get up here to the portal. Actually going to grab my bed, because I don't really want things spawning over here. There we go. All right. Looks like the diorite's trying to eat the portal. I'll just fix that real quick. Can't really decorate the portal if there's diorite climbing up it. Diorite is not decorative, in my opinion. Actually, I'm going to take this to the machine real quick. Barely gotten to use this. Plus, this is, creepy diorite that's crawling up things. It totally needs to go in the machine. Never get to use the machine, so let's put the diorite in. No, it's only 8 pieces, but it's fine. Bye, diorite. Good riddance. Okay, out of there. All right, going back over to the shopping district. That in. And then, dude, you're gonna have to move over a little bit. You are in the way. Nope, do it. I'd love to be so tired. Well, we'll just put it somewhere. We'll just toss it over here and it can despawn. There we go. That works. Alright. I think the dog should be fine. Scoot you over a little bit. Not building out that far. Alright, so I'm gonna hop into a little time lapse and get this portal all fixed up. And yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, portal build is done. It's just a simple little kind of castle gate type build. Didn't want to go too big with it because there wasn't a ton of space here, so yeah, that's all completed. Oh, I think it turned out pretty good. So I think next, instead of doing the next quest, because I have to go to the end and decorate a end gateway for that, I think we will go get the little black market shop done over there behind Curbside shop. So let's go over to my starter base. Nope, there's a friend. Get out of here. Do you have any more friends? Is it just you? There, let's take care of these guys real quick. Rude. Get out of here. Where are all these chickens coming from? So many chickens. Get this stuff. Oh, there's one more. There we go. Alright, which? Bad Omen 3. Not bad. Alright. Carrots. Alright, so we will go grab some supplies for building. I'm just gonna use a bunch of deep slate and stuff like that, since it's the deep dark. Yeah, quite a few of those. It's grass and stuff. One here. Keep the crafting table. I don't need that anymore. I'm just gonna toss that in the miscellaneous building for right now. Alright, let's see. I get lots of deep slate here. That should be enough. Grab that. I can always come back and get more. Let's see. Oh my god, it's banner. Put it there. So many banners. Alright, so we got deep slate. Grab my barrels for putting stock in. Let's grab some of my paintings in case I want to use some of those. It's candles. Soul lanterns. Let's grab some concrete. We'll do something cool with that. And some glass in here. Works out. What else? What else? An end chest for the shop. Let's go ahead and get this lockstone out. Let's make some hanging signs. I think it's 6 that I need. Do I have any more chains? I think I put chains in here. Okay. Some of those. Maybe some regular signs. I've got a bunch of those left. I probably need something to tell what the prices are. I've got more music discs over here. Music discs everywhere. What should we use? I don't have any emeralds right now. Let's just use these gold nuggets. I will grab one of my anvils to take with me. Doing the prices. So I haven't decided on the prices yet. Okay. Got some discs in here too. I think I have a couple new ones from the file chambers. Yeah. music box ones. And that one's mine. Keeping that one. Worked really hard to get that. What's this music disc? That's 13. I got plenty of those out at my music disc farm. Okay, do I have anything else? Doesn't look like it. Enchanted book, gold ingots. Okay. I think that should be enough supplies to build the little shop. Should put these lanterns away. No. Oh, let's grab some skulk too. Since it's the deep dark. Building in an ancient city. No, it's nighttime. Alright, let's go out to my music disc farm and pick up the stock. Should have plenty of stuff for that. Take a nap so that we don't get spawns. That is not music discs. There they are. Yeah, that ought to be plenty of stock. Alright. Actually, let's put these in here so they're not taking up my inventory space. Alright. Key. Toss the key. Pick the key back up. There we go. Alright, let's go see where we're gonna put this. That's a way down there. Ooh, that was kind of a terrifying thing. Ooh, there's blue light down here too. Let's keep the area natural. Let's do. Alright, where am I gonna put this? So that's where the cool weapons are. And this is where the bubble vader is. Maybe. Right there might be good. I wonder if it'll count as natural if I dig this flooring up, though. Hey, this is pretty broken already. I'm just gonna take this out real quick. Alright, that's all taken apart. I take this a little bit too. I'll connect it a different way. Yeah. Alright, that's my music discs. That's not what I need. Here's my stuff. Alright, let's get some deep slate. Crafting bench. Alright, some of those. And some bricks. Actually, let's do 2 stacks of bricks. We need some stairs. The idea I have Okay, and slabs. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what we got. Up on top of this. It's not where I wanted that. Not being very helpful. Stairs. Alright. And a little arch going in. Looks pretty nice. I didn't make any slabs. Okay. And I run out of. Toss those out for a second. And just put some of this stuff in here. There we go. Okay. Do that. 2, 3. On in water. Okay. Beanstalk, lots of blocks. Like I said, I don't know if anybody will actually come by and buy any of these, but I wanted to have a shop down here. It's looking pretty good. Then we'll go. Then a stair. Just gonna make it the same on both sides. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Alright, I think that's big enough, and then this can connect back down to the back of this shop pretty easily. I think that works. I get all the stock put in and the price is done. So for most of them, I did 2 diamonds each. I don't get a ton of those at the music farm. As you can see, I don't even have 5 of those. And then these are all 1 diamond each because I get tons and tons of cat and stall and 13 and blocks. I have a billion of those. This is another 2 diamonds, and then these that I don't get very often, especially these. Took forever to get those. I put it 16 diamonds each. So there we go. I think the floor turned out pretty cool. I like it. Alright, so there we go. Our black market shop is done. Great. Now we need to figure out where the bubble is. There it is. Okay. Get out of here and go put this stuff away, and then we can go to our third little build. Right. And away we go. Let's go just put all this stuff away real quick. Then we'll go out to the end. This is pretty much just an episode of little builds. Just wrapping some stuff up, doing some quests to try to stop the craziness. Doesn't seem to be helping so far, but maybe it will. Alright, let's head out to the end. Yeah, I might want to go grab some food before we do that, but that's on the way. So I'm just gonna swipe some from the little free food in bed area. There is so much food in here. Yep. To the end. Oh, there's a tentacle out here. I feel like that should be out here. Another one. Okay. Alright, so there a few people have decorated some out here. There's that one. That one, and then that one. I'm betting that was Benji. Kind of looks like Benji's area that they've built. Which one do I want to decorate? Go for one over here since there's not a lot decorated over. And I think I'll just decorate this one that has the stairs going up to it already, because it means I don't have to build stairs up to build. Let's take that stuff off. So I should have kept my axe out. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going to get this started. Oh, pumpkin head. Forgot about the pumpkin head. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna get this built. So we're gonna hop into a time lapse because this is gonna take a little while. All right, my little in-gate decoration is done. As you can see, I went with a water theme, because everything I'm building is water themed currently. It goes with the skin. Plus, it keeps me from drying out. Yeah. So let's see. Let me pop into FreeCam. Go. Be a little bit easier to look at it without making the Enderman angry. Yeah, I did like a little crystal with some coral and stuff on it. And yeah, I used a bunch of the tinted glass to surround it and hold in the water. Yeah. I think it turned out pretty. Might be, a little difficult to get into, but it works. Also, we don't go out and use the end that much anymore since APEP made that shulker farm at the beginning of the season. But you can just put down the trapdoor and go right in. I don't want to go in right now, but you can. Seagrass. It's annoying. Alright, so there's my second quest done. So let's go ahead and turn these in and maybe it'll help. I hope it helps. Everything's going crazy on the server. The big portal's broken. There's weird stuff popping up everywhere. There's skulk, there's dogs. It's chaos. So yeah, let's go turn these in and maybe the architects will be happy about that. I don't know. You kind of think that it was killing the keeper that might have done this. Kind of what it seems like with his head being there. Yeah. I need to go back to my house because I have the other one right here. 1 and 2. So now we need 35 crystals. 35. All right. Let's see. I don't know how many that gives me. Maybe I'm getting towards enough for one of those cool weapons, or axes, or pickaxes down in the black market. Almost enough. Almost. I think they were 100? I think they were 100. Alright, so I'll just put those back in there for right now. I'll do another quest here soon. Maybe get one of those. They're really cool. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the house and put this stuff away. Alright, let's head on out to my island and see where we're going to be putting the space. It's a fairly large build I have planned, so I really need to get started on it. It is pretty handy having a portal. I kind of wish I built one sooner. Not using near as many rockets now. Okay, here we... That looks different. That looks very different than when we were here earlier. How did you do this fast, whatever's doing this? this is where I was gonna build, so I guess I don't need to terraform anymore. Helpful, I guess. I'm just not gonna ask questions at this point. Not gonna get any answers anyways. At least haven't so far. Alright, I don't even know what's going on. Hello, cats. And weird random dogs. Yeah, I could probably take down this sign finally. Just go put it on the raft. You'd say Shay's raft. There we go. Okay, well, I thought I was gonna have to do terraforming, but apparently I don't. Yeah, Skulk decided to terraform for me. I guess it was trying to be helpful. I'm just gonna look at it as it was trying to be helpful. Yeah. I know what's going on. Not asking questions. Alright, well, I'm gonna get an outline made for the base, and I think we'll just go ahead and end the episode with that. Definitely can't build the whole base this episode. That would be way too long. So yeah, I'm gonna outline the base, and I'll see you next episode. Thanks very much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.